Hey, John, you had a really wonderful idea to make a special video today to honor and remember those who've made the ultimate sacrifice. And Memorial Day, of course, holds a lot of meaning for you personally. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I think it's extremely important. And to me, this is the most honorable of all our holidays because we are giving honor to those who made the ultimate sacrifice.
Right.
They sacrificed their lives for our freedom and for our ability to sleep well at night. And when we look back over the course of history, the amount of military servicemen, police officers, and firefighters who have died in the line of duty for us, and for the sacrifices their families made, because those careers that the families stood by ultimately took their loved ones' lives.
Yeah, well said. You're right. It's so important to remember the family as well. I also wanted to remind everybody watching that May is also Police Memorial Month. You are, of course, a former officer, and you have three friends who you always honor on Memorial Day. Tell me about who those friends are.
Yeah, so unfortunately for me, I've lost three close friends as a result of their careers, and the first one was Jonathan J.D. de Guzman. We lost him in July of 2016. He was a member of our street gang unit,
Hmm.
and he was ambushed while on patrol and shot and killed. He was a longtime squad mate of mine and just a really good guy that came from the Philippines
Hmm.
to live the American dream, but to give back to the American people who gave him that dream.
Hmm.
And then in April of 2020, we lost another good friend of mine, Dan Walters. Dan was actually a former Major League Baseball player. He's a catcher for
Hmm.
the San Diego Padres before becoming a San Diego police officer. And about 18, 19 years now ago, he was shot while responding to assist another officer. He shot in the neck and then ran over and was a quadriplegic for well over 15 years. He battled until he eventually succumbed to those injuries. And, Uncle Dan, as we called him. And then last but not least, my former partner, my best friend, one of my best men at my wedding, Sean Waterman. While he wasn't killed in the line of duty, he died from cancer that was ultimately deemed workplace related, dealing with all the chemical weapons that he had in SWAT and whatnot. And he served our country both as a Coast Guard and 20 years for San Diego and Marietta Police Department. And all three of these guys were what we'd call salt of the earth people, genuinely cared about their communities, wanted to make a difference, and paid the ultimate sacrifice.
Right. Very well said, John. And I'm glad that we take the time to honor your friends and everybody else and their families who are taking the time to remember special people for them this Memorial Day. John, thank you.
Thank you.